Hi there, thank you for stopping by to share with Julie today. I hope you're having a fantabulous day today. Just as I am starting, I realize that the rain has also started falling, so I don't know how if it affects. I will continue to do the video, but if it's affects it in terms of sound, I'll probably not upload it, but I'll just go ahead. So in this video I am looking at herbal classification. So how we classify herbs, there are different ways of classifying herbs, and there are specific ways of classifying herbs that can help us to determine which herbs to use to deal with whichever condition or dis-ease that we're trying to address. So some of the ways in which herbs are classified is according to geography, because some herbs are indigenous to some countries, for example, or certain continents. There are some herbs that are indigenous to Africa, some that are indigenous to Asia, for example, some to the Americas, and so forth. So that's one way of classifying herb according to geography. Some people also classify herbs according to whether they are medicinal or culinary herbs, and that's another way. Herbs can also be classified according to the parts of the herb that the use is focused on. For example, herbs that you mostly use the barks, as opposed to herbs that you mostly use the flower, and and so forth. Another classification is according to taxonomy, or the family that the herb belongs to. Because you'll have a family of herb, and there are different species that comes out of a particular family. Much like we have with animals, like a leopard and and uh, um, and the cheetah, for example. They are both from the cat family, but different species, and it's the same thing with herbs. And another way of classifying herbs is according to the constituent or biochemistry of the herbs. So that is the substance, whether it's the chief substance is alkaloid, tannoids, for example. Those are some of the substances that would be the primary constituent of various herbs. So herbs are also classified according to its biochemistry or constituents. Another way of classifying herbs is according to the therapeutic effects. So is the herb what effect, how does it affect the body? Is it a diuretic? Is it an anti-inflammatory herb? Is it a calmative? Is it a nervine? So these are some of the ways in which herbs are classified. But what I can see is that when it comes to healing and understanding what herb we need to use for the body in terms of healing, and also for nutritive values, the more important classification are the therapeutic effect, and also the biochemistry. These are the two more important classification when it comes to looking at herb from a healing perspective, because these can help us to determine what herbs we could use for what conditions. So and some people might not want to go into the biochemistry of it, because they might think, oh gosh, it's over the head. But we could start by looking at the therapeutic effect, because if we know that, okay, this herb, a particular herb is an astringent, or a particular herb is a diuretic, and we know what herbs with those characteristics, what effect they have on the body, then it helps us in terms of choosing herbs for their effectiveness, or how we think they would affect particular diseases or conditions. So what I will be doing, I'll be doing a few videos down the line looking specifically at the therapeutic effects of herbs, and some of it will include also the biochemistry, the biochemistry information, not delving deep into it, but just as is necessary in terms of understanding the therapeutic effect. So I hope that didn't sound like too much. I really hope not. But so you stay tuned for the other videos that will follow along this line. I hope you found this useful. Subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. Don't forget, be the change you'd like to see in this world. Have a fantabulous day today. Ta-ta.